So good morning all, and back out with RB and a slightly different route today. We're out on a Euro 5 Echo 50cc and a slightly different ride test today. We're going to do a little bit of urban, around town, 30 mile an hour scooter. What's it like, how does it handle, how does it respond, etc, etc. Now Euro 5 Titans are all coming back out. They are slightly more money, and obviously 30 mile an hour Learnerlegal scooter. And the old original Titans were round about 1100-1200 pounds, and then obviously you had your on the road fees on top, so your £100 for your on the road, and we do £90 for admin and paperwork as well. The amount of prep time that goes into one of these. And obviously the price has gone up. Now the standard Echo itself, which is the one with the smaller wheels, retails at, I believe, around about £15.50. Echo Plus, a little bit more money, about another £100 more, and the simple reason being is because it has the 12-inch tyres on it. So obviously all bike prices have all shot up dramatically, but are they still worth the money? Yes. Obviously you're competing now, everything's gone up about £400, but it's just one of those things. Obviously lockdown in China, everything's all banged on, woof woof. And people are like, oh god, you know, it's more money, everything is going up in prices. And we happened to have a look on some parts websites yesterday, and it doesn't matter what bike you've got, whether it's 50cc right up to sort of 2.5 litre rockets, you cannot get oil filters for love or money at the moment. Oil filters are very, very hard to source, especially the HF oil filters. They have dramatically shot up in price, as have all parts for bikes, cars, everything. It's just that manufacturing costs with COVID and the lockdown, all the manufacturing costs have all gone through the roof. So that is just one of the unfortunate things that is happening at the moment. So everything has gone up in price, but obviously 30 mile an hour around town, if I happen to be popping down the shop for my pint of milk or whatever, this would be an ideal little thing. And obviously you can put a top box on the back of these. You get 32 or a 42 on the back of these. 32 litre looks nice, 42 looks a bit big, but 32 litre enough to get your crash helmet in, or just your shopping bag. Absolutely ideal. And everyone's like, yeah, but what are they like for actual speed? 30 mile an hour on the flat, but obviously getting up a hill, they do knock back in speed. Lucky if you get sort of 20-25. But for pottering around town, or getting you backwards and forwards to school, or doing the obligatory bit of shopping, ideal little scooter. Obviously if you're pre-2001, don't need a CBT, you can ride this on your granddad's rights. After 2001 you will need a CBT, or if you happen to be 16, then this would be the thing for you. Now what are they like on acceleration? And so we're going to time it, and I'm just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 13-14 seconds to obviously get yourself up to 30. So it's not the fastest accelerating bike in the world, but pottering around town, it will get you up to speed. Now obviously I know a 50cc equivalent that is a lot faster, and that is the Cypher, or one of the electrics. They are instant torque. It's a petrol, it's a belt drive. Then rollers and variators have got to spin up the speed to get you up to obviously the 30 mile an hour, and on the flat it's fine. Climbing a hill, your wheels obviously takes a little bit longer to get there, but it will do sit around about 30 mile an hour. Now that is obviously dependent on weather conditions, road conditions, and the weight of the rider. Now I am bang on at the moment 13 stone. I've been working out, so I've lost some weight, but I am bang on 13 stone, 5'10", 32 inside leg. I'm comfortable on this, don't have a problem riding it. So it's an ideal little bike, and I tend to either sit on the front, or I tend to just sort of sit myself back on the crest of the rider's seat. Just give me an extra little bit of leg room, a little bit more arm room. But if you happen to be sort of a little bit heavier or a longer rider, then I'd say try it for size first. And obviously if you are a bigger rider, you've got to remember it's 50cc, it will only do 30 mile an hour. On the flat, great, going down a hill it gets there a lot quicker. Excuse me. Oh, it's a horrible dry morning today, dry air, and it's not rained yet, which is good. I haven't got wet in weeks, but just pottering around town to do your daily shop, ideal, does the job effectively. Corner's beautiful, obviously Euro 5 compliant. Tax on these is negligible. You know, petrol you're going to be doing, Christ, about 100 plus per gallon. You're going to get loads of mileage out of one of these. And then obviously the thing is, you can't rag these because they only do 30 mile an hour. So once it gets to 30, that is it. You can get a little bit more. People have said, oh, you know, but I can get sort of 34, 35 out of my Echo. And you will notice that once they've run in, now obviously the servicing regimes on these are slightly shorter, really swore then, slightly shorter. Wind it back and listen to what I just said. But obviously you can keep these serviced, keep them maintained. They're good for a good long warranty on these. And obviously we've gone and mentioned on the other video about the warranty has changed slightly on these. You can transfer the warranty. Servicing regimes are a little bit longer. Go and check out what you get in your warranty now, because it's all changed, and I've got to relearn now all those new service schedules. So it used to be things like the 125s, 311, 932, 2485. I've got to remember all those new numbers again now, so it's a learning curve for me as well. I shall go and have a read of the Lexmoto pages, because obviously it was only announced on Monday. But once these engines loosen up, they are great, and I can swear by these Echoes, because we have one of the original Pulse Scouts on our yard. To say that bike is good is an understatement. It is excellent. Now that Pulse Scout has done, I think it's just short now of about 12,500 kilometres. It's been run ragged. It's been thrown down the road numerous times. It comes back in. It's one of our loan bikes. It's been run ragged. We put panels back on it. Oh, they've dropped it. Right, stick a panel on it. Give it a service. Give it a spark plug. Back out on the road it goes. And it's never failed on us. And obviously one of the old Pulse Scouts has got the BA20 bulb in it, big old round bulb, and it's the only thing that normally blows. If it goes over a lot of bumps, it tends to blow the bulb, but it's a common thing. Big headlight bulb, you're rattling it around while it's hot, it ain't gonna like it. But that Pulse Scout is obviously done its mileage. Back bits are, some of the plastics are held together with zip ties at the moment, but it's never failed us as a loan bike, as a 50cc loan bike. So, and it's exactly the same as one of these. If you look after it, maintain it, keep it serviced, cleaned and everything, it'll go forever. So we're 7k in on this, at 30 mile an hour. I've got another ride test to do on this yet, and we're going to take this out on a dual carriageway soon. We're going to go and play with the big boys, and I'm going to sit there at 30 mile an hour just to show you how easy it is to obviously go down a dual carriageway. Does it scare me? No, not in the slightest iota. Never had an issue with going down a dual carriageway on one of these. And if you happen to live in a town that's got dual carriageways, then you shouldn't be worried. And I will show you exactly what part of the lane to occupy. But that's the first part of the ride test up anyway. So we're going to head back to the garage. Still not had my morning cup of coffee yet, because obviously we took the Titan out before this one. So I'm now going to go back and have my cup of coffee, my obligatory cigarette. Whatever you're doing this week, have a good one. Be well, ride safe, etc, etc, like I always say at the end of the video. If you're into one of these, I've got two left. I've got a standard Echo and I've got an Echo Plus. If you're interested in one of those, I've got the electrics in as well. So I've got the Elex, I have got the Cypher. They're all in stock. If you want an electric bike, if you haven't seen my electric bike videos, go and have a look at them. And until the next time we're out ride testing another bike, this one's been the Lexmoto Echo Euro 5 50cc. Lovely little ride. And I've got just enough storage there to put a pint of milk in, or stick a bottle of water, or go and get a bit of shopping. Got a little bag clip here as well between my legs, so I could have my shopping bag there, or I could have it under the seat. But until the next time, as always, it's a big goodbye from me.